My name is Cyndy Speck, and I have fibromuscular dysplasia of the carotid arteries and renal arteries. I had a lump I noticed in my right ear, and I was encouraged by my dentist to go see an ENT. The ENT said, "I think you have a parotid gland tumor, and so you need to get a scan of that." And I got a scan of that, and it showed the parotid gland tumor, but also showed a dissection. So he was like, "Whoa, you need to deal with your dissection first and come back to me later about the parotid gland tumor." So my history has been a series of peeling the onions of different things that came up, but I was put on, couldn't find out why I had the dissection. I hadn't had any accidents or injuries, so they put me on Coumadin for 6 months and took another scan, and the dissection had healed up, but then it showed the initial signs of FMD and the beating in the carotid arteries. So that led to seeing a neurologist in the Washington, D.C. area who managed me for several years for stroke prevention. He wasn't very familiar with that disease at all either, but felt like he could manage the care for me. Here I just said, okay, I'm going to stay with the neurologist and just not really pursue too much else. But in the past year or so, after a number of things that came up, I've had some progression of the disease, and it was also noted in my renal arteries in the past year. My doctor and I both made a decision that I needed to go somewhere else that was knowledgeable about it. So since UVA is close to where I live, made a connection with Dr. Sharma there. So I'm transferring my care there, and he also very strongly encouraged me to come to this meeting. Usually these, I'm in the healthcare field, so a lot of these are very clinician focused, but he said this one's very patient focused. So he encouraged me to come, and I brought my friend, a dear friend of mine who's a nurse, and so, but it's been, again, twofold, very educational to learn more about. I'm very interested in the research and where they're at and trying to find the causes for it, and hopefully a cure someday, but also to network. And as I'm nearing my retirement age, I really want to kind of focus in areas where I can give back and contribute. So I'd like to be able to find ways to raise awareness of this rare disease and find a cure.